Abusia, we dear, when himself would di Canada Agyapong atem, and as a back aside, who can set the dia, me pacho, any blabetia. Hey, where they no, I can boy no count. Hey, Debbie came your son. Hey, oh, Debbie, and where a boy was you, bet. Oh, Debbie. Oh, Abusia, tie. Omwa. Kele Japan be kasa efa afari military hospital no na. Omwa twa mo no asi ni so na omo datem. Abusia, je Kevin Tila de omo no. O tie awangasa no. O say oh no, Debbie, we dey ya say nipa. Serious, tie.
What that to phone, what that to phone, what nyin sisi ano edru eye bibi a o say ye di wom. Now attend the nyoma wu nyina against Canada Japan and den me maka me MPP ni ma me MPP ni nyansafo most of me nyonko for me MPP for mo Jimmy. Now asem we nyina ne saying near to krom ha na MPP for ya eko Afari hospital say eye Afari omko demonstration say NDC aban about power ND 2 years a year and 6 months muni ekwe sa aban no MB Afari hospital na eye MPP tina aban mu 8 years ommbie. Remember NDC ni see Afari hospital. Now Canada Agyapong did birthday and na sebiu okoche adekoye adoye. Then what happened was that there were journalists around who questioned or asked him about what he thinks about his party, his colleagues in parliament, what they did by going to Afari hospital in Kumasi, demanding that the hospital should be open or operationalized so that people in Kumasi and its environs can get healthcare or access to healthcare. Canada Agyapong, as a statesman, in fact, before he spoke, and this is where it gets very interesting, before Kennedy responded to the questions from the journalists, he made a statement or say, I am an MPP, but I'm going to speak as a patriot, as a Ghanaian first. And that is one thing that people did not pay attention to. Canada Agyapong on in politics a was anyoma we hu. And into na obe kasano. One go straight and say, let me answer this question. Okay, MP before ko Afari. I was saying ka ban BA, but before making statement no. Oka bibi o see. Me MPP ni, but me a Ghana ni, and I would like to speak my mind on this matter. Besides, get me the exact words he used, and I'll play the video here. Besides, don't worry. Kennedy responded to that question. No, baby, I know Jinani one. He was speaking as a Ghanaian first before he decided to bring in both political parties. Answer Kennedy responded to that question. No, he made Ghanaians understand some MPP ni. But when it comes to this matter, I am going to let Ghanaians understand some Ghanaian first. And when he started responding or answering that question, no, he did not basically base any answer on what the NPP did or did not do. In fact, when he was speaking, he made it clear that both the NPP and NDC at the end of the day are supposed to take the blame. All of us. And to be very honest with you, Canada Agyapong as sama okay, if you want to be very, very reasonable and rational, I think that Canada Agyapong at the end of the day was trying to sound more patriotic than political. Now, Mama Yanko Kennedy Asama Okano was trying to sound more patriotic than political. Now, Mama Yanko Kennedy Asama Okano that day, and why and the whole of MPP, in fact, Mahamud Baumia communicators from Dennis Miracle Abuaje to the last elephants the last animals in the MPP are Mahmoud Bawumia release your today for the past 24 hours. Kennedy then you ask yourself, okay, Kennedy Kasawiye no as our reaction by now, what were you expecting Kennedy Agyapong to do as a human being? Now Mumianko T. Kennedy, this is when he responded to Afari Hospital.
You know, I was the chairman for Defense and Interior. This hospital, NDC, it was started by President Kufuor. The locations and all those things, NDC came to start it. Whenever when we came, I'm an MPP, but I have to tell you the truth. We're talking about Ghana and nobody. We didn't do anything. Read my lips. I'm telling you the gospel truth. I was the chairman for Defense and Interior. When we decided to go and inspect Afari, they stopped us. We didn't go. So I heard somebody talking 15 months. Has Afari Hospital been there for 15 months? We were there for 8 years. You didn't do it. Don't blink your eye. See, we are not doing politics. I'm speaking the truth. This is Ghana. Stop that. We will criticize NDC, we will criticize MPP. That's the only way to go. I was chairman. NDC started this. Why didn't you complete it? You were there for 8 years, you didn't complete it. When somebody comes for 15 months, then you have a problem. Please, give me a break. Ghana, we should love our nation and stop playing politics with everything and do the right thing for the country. And that is what I'm doing. You see, when I mentioned MPP, he was blinking his eye. Why do you want me to criticize NDC and leave MPP? When I know that both parties, they didn't do the right thing for the country.
When I know that both parties do not do the right thing for the country, why should I criticize or why should I not speak on this when I know that both parties did not do the right thing for this country? And in his opening remark, he made it clear, say, I am NPP. Let me tell you, it's about Ghana. Kennedy Agyapong did not put NPP on the spotlight. He did not basically decide, say, he's going after NPP. But Mahama mutireti say, don't think it's a me MPP niti. Sa sano no krene dawa menka. And at the end of see, the NDC and MPP, basically when it comes to this project, we have all failed this nation. Now the part where he was trying to make it clear was that when he was in power, when he was in parliament, he was trying to explain the time and more parliament, you know, this is what happened when I was there. And because of what happened, you know, that is why I am saying, say, Yenny MPP for when we got the opportunity to be in power for 8 years, you know, and try, because if we had tried more, and finito. Kennedy Agyapong did not come to say Bawumia Jimmy, Bawumia Nyansa, Bawumia to be the president, MPP near party phone. Kennedy Agyapong basically put the two political parties on the same platform and made it clear. It's a same way na Kennedy can ya. Kennedy Agyapong can you know. And the honest truth is, so many people, in fact, both NDC and MPP and the so-called statement, people in Ghana, they have made the same statement that Kennedy Making in different language, different tonation. So why is it to say the NPP Mahmoud Bawumia communicators, led by Dennis Miracle Abuaje, why have they decided to say they will insult Kennedy? Why have they decided to say you better the Kennedy atu otankuruwem na ye good animase na ye didi na tam na yamane look like say Kennedy time Bawumia? Kennedy did not even mention Bawumia. Kennedy did not even insinuate to say Asema Okano, it is directed at Bawumia. Kennedy made it clear, say, I have been a politician before and I'm still a politician. When we had the opportunity to even visit, and he was saying that in the context to say, Nansemu ya won call for koho. But time ne wa power no, ne wa the opportunity to go, but ya man ho kwan. So at the end of the day, a dear Sempa na Kennedy can ya. A dear Sampa Kennedy Cow was I interview ma a BC da Baomia release Miracle Abuajimu and then the MPP communicators for them to be insulting this one in the ya and Kwara me with some small girl be a very small girl. The name of pimples to crumple any every the name or not the radio so as Santiago say Kennedy Agyapong in na general Sabio na getting Juma or refine to Kennedy. Hey, Akwara was starting moon inside 10 years. Pimples the whole the name. Pimples at the whole the name. That means she is still a kid. Ultimate radio so because or your Baomia communicator because or your MPP I buy you are Sabio ministry me probia manage to let so cry memfano sa kwara to radio so I can say oh honorable there or no enyinti na adwene no or bodam on kai akwara ketekete na yan kan just so ma me yakwase ansa na what say aka so ma me yakwase akwara ketekete hwe de nimu pimples or the to o de hanky for the nima ne ho fin akwara way bien nante no de what the hanky fan na asia. Then because of politics a very dirty kid akwara de ho fi hwe ne se egu nanum yellow chese bema krampo hwe na hwe ka say sebio o kan ye ana chese ne ho ponsisi ne ho so o hwe de nim pimple. She's just a kid. Now MPP for Baomia crash the chese koka asem we Kennedy. What did Kennedy say wrong in this interview? Edena Kennedy Kanye yanti da ewo time afere asem we start here ede asempa na Kennedy aka sa video ya me boy e was a sankwara we Baomia ne Samira a releasing kwara we led by Dennis Miracle Abuaje for them to go kwa boy ya oku ni papa yi boy ya nanim sa wo yi Kofi Ofosun cancer on ne ku ni papa ene ne busuafo ne nkasa he killed his father Kofi Ofosun cancer on ne ku ni papa ebusuafo ni ye ne besi maami bi so Ofosun cancer ne ku ni papa ewie na iran say ayese dam ohu obi a we na bamba pa wuye we na mam sa boys no na start na obudi Kennedy atam wo Kofi Ofosun cancer wo ku papa wi aketekete we busuafo hia ye meeting esi maami so yese wo na wo ku papa na nkofo we nyina ewudifo we etumi tena so obudi Kennedy atam Kofi Ofosun cancer on ku ni papa on ne ku ni papa into we na in dam owia NDC ni we ku no we na mama nko kumase oko de duro kogu ni papa nsem no ku ni papa no be shen kran owia o say ayese mentumi amana on ku ni papa. And all these people san kwasiafo we na nkwara me hwe be reku is Adam say hey where have we gotten to? Politics enkwara totofefe enkwara omudrosu ndudu small kid enkwara they don't deserve say their names should be mentioned on bigger platforms like this. Now because of politics inti sankwara we di Kennedy atem say I Kennedy no honorable no onu enyiri nti na okohwa akwara say ko yini papa picture be kire wa sa akwara we fa uwu on ba nanim na uwu akwara we ni atam ne papa ye de hwe wa uwu ni papa uwu akwara we papa. And these are the problems. And you ask yourselves, is this a party now? Mahmoud Baomia say, "Sa party way, it is a party omo back together." Where in this party? Because you can see clearly, say Baomia machinery, they have basically oiled the machine up to go after Kennedy. Say Kennedy bowa cry, they will insult the guy.
Monsieur, when himself udi Kennedy Agyapong atem, anasa obeka say no ukase tia ne bia, me pacho ene blabe tia. Hey, wait there no, I can boy be no count. Hey, there be came here say no. Hey. If I want some subscriber to us, me follow channel na you need to man channel. The film is Zoom Mafia. A fact over emotions. A moment of truth. If I want some plus sign us, me full account. The hand on the channel. You need to man about channel. And I know the say be not a hit na my day. Be hit abroso. And you star no. Yes, politics no yam fat me dey ye no correct. Pere yo ene sebinya sakasa ene nipa ene kasa na me hu story biama masra ma bibi yeme e ma review so so plus sign so full account no repost it like and share na hu story biama masra ma bibi ya yeme some say mo yeme ma yes bro yes or competition UN Security Council over alleged threats to his life by Kennedy or Agyapong.
Me who your name is Sre. Yes. Na I am Sre keke. Some more your mema. Papa ni ye campaign and why ye dean or show na wo abronye. We see ye nyaw, wo ka tere Ghana for say ye nyaw. Ne sia papa ne ebie ne num ne tutu ne sen on the good action nyina. Ne sen a wa hye no. Wo do nsa be wura ne num wo tutu nyina. Sana also ye be ma abronye. That my kind of countless time. So NPP from Penny for no, I won't put a crown. The capabilities and abilities of Kennedy or Agyapong. Or a last person, only be Jimmy. When it comes to Ghana, your politics anymore. Obi a wetima anasa ye di Ghana, anasa ye di. Kennedy Agyapong upon one man. Oh, I brought you in now and a boom. Who went from also a book Kennedy upon who? So, if you were in the prime minister, you ain't seen away the own Cassano. Were you? Or see, I feel we a bear market can't pass your assembly more chrome money and try to saw your bear man. Huh? Kennedy. On one who say MPP in the monosebi wapim. On training and manages of a perfect room and a good MPP room and a weapon CEO room. Kennedy upon break with upon. Or your man now or your justice. The story will be catching me, penny be catching me. There's somebody in the choir board chairman of Ghana Gas, no? A co-chair meeting. Now, a co-chair meeting, no? And the CEO on the day, able to them contract the two names of the set, or we see before for you. Yes, why contract is here, I call Bossy on up assume. Shake on the head, no more serious all. As I say, one of the guys are contracted. Call Bossy on assume. At that time, if so Kennedy, and the Kennedy question office or Ghana Gas. Ghana Gas very fast, and the Kennedy drew Ghana Gas wins in form. Workers no more so, or your justice. And then the Kennedy Papa started grow. And then, I'm before any corner of your boy and some of the man say all kind of credit of what MPP. Near boy and someone say, oh, dim Mahama, them, and he bring Mahama them. Then a Kennedy kind of credit. And the Kennedy of a president, it ended all of a sudden. Munina, one of them Helen, I said, Mubachine Nash from. What's more Panocre? Like a point of a canary. Agyapong, hey, now parts of the power crown. Parts of the poem, or catch the wound to be the wound to me away. I buy a son of a veteran, and that way. Parts of the pockets, the party, you lose the 2024 election, you lose the 2022. Because you're any buying, then your papa. Agyapong a kind of credit MPP. And now when it says, one train any months of a baby, and a Muslim of a cast, more down. And the Abrone, Open Crana competition, a friend say, Pluto, for petition, for Pluto, and now for a Jupiter. You and Security Council and the wow. Now the call, yes, we petition you and no, you do videos and so I can take Agyapong. You better say you and for the also near Maui Agyapong and uncle. What to tune the singer or free after who can call you in? Ah, man go run. Killer will see killer will run. Can I be a comp? Me say, na me own petition be or you need party. I want to go with him. DSK and a B. And I tell Buga and the best science of week in Agyapong free MPP. Momoana Momoni Kumon. Kennedy this on workers with film. And I saw, of course, more would say the cast and the crowd more on the way in one film with that. It's when a man was got competition in the film. Because Obia will be sign. And who Johnny Abron is also your bear So your bear man, who bet my free Kennedy. Oh, you're the campion and why you dean and all show. Now I can't watch some, now Jimmy, not to hear TV and so. You so be appear to me, you know, no book Kennedy. And now so blanable. Of your threats in life. Of free, I okay can't say, nay, a union and out man. Now see now, a beer to the sun, and on a grandson, no one and out man, and then I get threatening you. When your mamma, Musuya Mamma, same. Part of the baby any apart from Agyapong. Because the MPP, your dear to that check. Your dear to that check. Ye nimdi obi atimi ye wo party no ye ni momo emu odin a omo na kasa ye ni meme ewu momo nye mema mo bi kwara mo timi kasa na kwa na mo de Kennedy se Kennedy cover Kennedy na cover mo kasa mo se Kennedy wo na mo de kasa bele bi wo mo ye mo sam ye mema chema wo dunya chi na otiem Ghana bo mo zori mo nye mema. You are not men enough. Munye you that level no. Munye you Kennedy level no. Benem si kanka munye di. Tiwa no nso duro. Na awa Mohammed no. Why ne tese kulaba? At the Facebook na da church no kwase asem. Wo bet beja ke Agyapong ni. Wo awa Mohammed. Wo bet beja ke Agyapong ni. Wo. Mo bo. Mompe kwan be fa so promote Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Mama Bawumia ho ya kono magana fo na munyai Kennedy. On I say get ya come key comment bi. E fa na eduru so ni muntaka mo ne ade ho. Mun kwan ya NDC fo e fa so ma asem ni din. Omo ignore ya man kan ho hwe. Say if say NPP no enyansa for doors of pa Kennedy kasa. He na ma so. Second time ya oba ya oye interview on the 2 your back sign ya ade. Mpanyufo yi be ma bi antinya so si. Ekwan anko bia just leave the man. Find a way to promote Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. But we are not somebody to put for buta muntimi no. The man has nothing to lose. And Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia needs him because as we say, you better man you be share you be here na yonko. Bawumia no person di president of Ghana no. O here Kennedy Agyapong. Mo ma give me minute na mo di etre keke na mo. Mo date sika na kakra de mo di minute no. Mo e kana Bawumia bo no mo ne won. Sama we about me be sound boka 22 e be shi. Na me ado na shi wi a 2030 obesa ko primaries obesa boka biem. Mo ne papa na ho na mo nya jimi no. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia wan kasa so dwene ho. Na ne microphone kasa wo na omo ha o. MPP ni no. Ko for ya we. Ko for ni Kennedy influence. Ko for ni Kennedy influence. As an old president, a coup for the crowd, you mean, a coup for the crowd, minka. If you are saying any Kennedy problem in a coup for the talk on your point, a coup for the Kennedy influence as an old president. Kennedy more MP for no pro, moon pro, abontino, you to know a don penasem, cause you to now break politicians. You to know say Ghana politicians, no, more the man for Agyapong, and no man with a Kennedy guan and then with different now. Otimi ka okran enti Ghana for nya say GDS from kone dia ma no enti wa nya Kennedy a wo be bre mu nsue nya nsana mu nya ma no pa no na mo ka se Bawumia okọ 3 times no wa wini a obenya sika dia akobi won na bam kura be bu adi fiese na bam kura be bu na mu nsue nya nsa abro ye wu dwane ukọ UN Security Council. They can't say go be some abro nya mo nya be ma mu di domachi o me ma abro nya be ma also be a threat to Agyapong Ghana man dey akọ police station cause when you say na o threat no nya be ma nchen no so wa no na o dey aka edu no ye action me ahwe na me ma wudwane na me di we so twam me nka na kase ye say fra ko bi bono hene we za wa bono hene eti asase radio ke kan kwase asem tere Kennedy akompre ko Agyapong bono hene. Last one, you're careful. Agyapong your classmate. O boss Gabi Oshida classmate in Agyapong. O boss Gabi Oshida and you're a classmate any Kennedy compre with Agyapong. You're careful never on the Kasai. So when you people from penny for no more boachidom, no more you're very, very careful. And people who are bemo say Agyapong your contract also boss when you're sika or you're Japanese. Oh, Montreal contractor. Now we MPP about the market. Agyapong wine with this kind. I know it's not court. Mama, one contract. Moon swing answer. Now me NDC about market Agyapong contract. Young Kofu say momo contract to Krumwa. You was Kafobi and can baby aba. Or momo contract from Munesika. Politicians we are. Cause some politicians say nyansa for. O Munesika no this kind of blow mine. I'm going to Agyapong. I can't do like I say. June July next time we factories the companies are preparing obi anu okromwa. This year August ya obi ba kwa no. Misika na wanya no de aye nnuma ye japade ya mo my Ghana. We de bebre nnuma afa Ghana for man ten Ghana for mabawa. O boss MPP tan no prime minister. Gabriel Chidako no ye prime minister on anado amemu. Nnuma do go say obi otiba bia Ghana for dey. Hey, be careful. Cause o boss Gabriel Chidako mpo ontimi nyira ke Agyapong kasa kasa santre no. You very very careful. Cause Kennedy your classmate. Kasuna your campaign Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Some of you want to Kennedy and some of us we will come after you. Cause Obia ya Beman Jobia Okruma. Obia Frobia. You're careful, say Bonnie Hills one way no. In Ponko Ritana will free. In Ponko, Equi Rita. Now will free. A brand of Gomu Gane. Omu Gane. Now will free. You're very, very careful. Last warning. No one can quasi assembly. Nene. Me ban so go next time no. You ban sorry na. Quasi amaka za mumu bi you need more once more. Now the Kennedy anywhere from. You're very, very careful. Kennedy in your classmate. And your friend no. Ne Kennedy ne pe and amanabasa. MPP ne pe and amanabasa. And then Obia, Crabia, think us of a Canada Kennedy. And then Craig say, oh, Kennedy, okay, and so you best say, what kind of crap. Hey! Nanado Quentin Casana, Nanado, former President Quentin Gaza, or on the kind of credit taken upon. Nanado Puntini, Namo, in Tefre, Mo, about a buffle. They say, Pananga say, you will be a bomb person on one to no. A friend from the mafia, reposting. Like it, comment it, na share in the atom about my child. High facts over emotions, a moment of truth from Zoom Mafia. First about plus science full account. Make sure you open a credit to make an account. For some subscribe button, us the full channel. You need the atom about my child. The frame is Zoom Mafia. A facts over emotions, a moment of truth. For some plus science the full account. The hand on the cradle, you need the atom about my child. And I know the Sabina a hit the Made. Be hit so and you star no yes. Politics no yam fat me dey no kore pere yo en sebinya sakasa en nipa e de kasa na me hu story biama masra ma bibi yeme e ma review so so plus sign no full account no repost it like in a share me hu story biama masra ma bibi ya yeme some say mo yeme ma yes abro yes or competition UN Security Council over alleged threats to his life by Kennedy or Agyapong. Who your name is Sre? Yes. Now I am Sre Keke. Someone say more your mema. Papa ni yene campaign and why dean or show na wo abronye. We see ye nyaw, wo ka tere Ghana for say ye nyaw. Ne sia papa ne ebie le num ne tutu ni sen on the go da hye na. Ne sena wa hye no wo do sabe wura ne num wo tutu ni na sana so ye be ma abronye that na can countless time so NPP form penny for no a wo pa na kre no o mo pa na kro mo nim the capabilities and abilities of Kennedy or Agyapong or a last person only ni be said only ni be Jimmy when it comes to Ghana your politics ni mo Obi awetima ma anasa ye din Ghana ha anasa ye din Kennedy akompro Agyapong one man o wa bro o si enya wo ne boom wo be o so boom Kennedy Agyapong wo so afi obi ne primaries no ni ntia na wa ye din na won kasa no wo wie o si afi wo ye be ma keka nkwasi asem bi mo kromo ne yen hwa de so wo ye be ma Kennedy ono wa hu se MPP ni mo no sabi wapem on twene ni emma ne ti so be pe flag bra wum anokodi MPP wum anobe CEO bi wum Kennedy akompre ko Agyapong o ye man na wo ye justice ne story bi obi ka tere me peni bi ka tere me ye so be ne ko ye board chairman of Ghana Gas no okọ chair meeting na okọ chair meeting no and the CEO ne de eibe tu nanim contract be tu nanim so be se omusi bibi before for we ho yes so contract say ko bossy on asum Shake on the head. The moon is serious. Oh, as I say, one of the Mahama the guys are contracting. Call Bussy, you know, soon. I walk up at that time. It's so clear the moon. And the Kennedy question office or Ganagas. Ganagas very fast, and the Kennedy drew Ganagas wins in form. Workers no more so, where ye justice. And then the Kennedy starts to grow. And then, and before I corner was your boy and some of the man say all kind of credit I'm what MPP. Near boy and someone say, oh, dim Mahama, them, and he blame Mahama them. Then a Kennedy kind of credit, and a Kennedy of a president, it ended all of a sudden. Munina, one of them who I said, Machine and Nash from. What's one panocre? Like a point of a canary. Agyapong, hey, now parts of the power crown. Parts of the poem, or catch the wound to be the wound to me away. I buy a son of a veteran, and that way. Parts no pockets, the party, you lose the 2024 election, you lose the 2022. Cause you need any buying, then your papa. Agyapong, a kind of credit MPP. And now when that is the same as one trend in the months of a baby, and the Muslims of a cast more down. And the Abrone, Open Crown competition, a friend say Pluto, for petition, for Pluto, and now for a Jupiter, UN Security Council and the wow. Now the call yes, we petition UN, you do videos and so I can take Agyapong. You can't say UN for the also near Maui Agyapong and uncle. What to tune a singer or free after who can call UN? Huh? Man go run. Killer will see killer will run. Can I be a comp? Me say, na me own petition be or you party. I want to be the film. DSK and I be. And I tell Buga and the best science of week in Agyapong free MPP. Momoana Momoni Kumon. Kennedy this on workers with film. And I saw, of course, more would say the Casa and the Cremo on the way in more film with that. It's one of my ones that got competition in the film. Because Obia will be sign. And who Johnny Abron is also your bear. So your bear man, who bet my free Kennedy. Oh, I am a campion and why Dean and our show. Now I can't watch some, now Jimmy, now to hear TV so. You so be a appear to me. You know, the book Kennedy. And now so blamable. Of your threatening on life. Of free at the okay cancer and nay, sip a union and out man. Now see now a beer to the summer. And on name cranshine no and out man. And then I get threatening ya. Munya mema, Musuya Mema same. Part of the baby any apart from Agyapong. Because the MPP, the dear to that check. Your dear to that check. Ye nimdi obi atimi ye wo party no ye ni momo enwo den omo na kasa ye ni meme wo momo nye mema mo bi kwara mo timi kasa na kwa na mo de Kennedy se Kennedy cover Kennedy na cover mo kasa mo se Kennedy wo na mo de kasa bele bi wo mo ye mo sam ye mema chema wo timi ye chi no otiem Ghana bomo zori mo nye mema. You are not men enough. Munye do that level no. Munye do Kennedy level no. Benem si kanka munye di. Tiwana nso mo duro. Na awa Mohammed no. Why ne tese kulaba? At the Facebook na da church no kwasi asem. Wo bet beja ke Agyapong ni. Wo awa Mohammed. Wo bet beja ke Agyapong ni. Wo. Mo bo. Mon pe kwan be fa so promote Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Mama Bawumia ho ya kono magana fo. Na munyai Kennedy. On I said get ya come key comment bi. E fa na eduru so ni muntaka mo ne ade ho. Mun kwan ya NDC fo e fa so ma asem ni din. Omo ignore ya man kan ho hwe. Say if say NPP no enyansa for doors of pa Kennedy kasa. He na ma so. Second time ya oba ya or your interview on the 2 your back aside and yadi. Pennyful be be anything else. A coin, uncle, just leave the man. Find a way to promote Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. But we are somebody to go put for Buddha Moon Timino. The man has nothing to lose. And Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia needs him because as we say, you better man, you better shake your baby and a young. But I'm not so depressed. Oh, here Kennedy Agyapong. Mama Jimmy Ntina Mudi Trekanamo, Mumudate Sikane Kakadam Modinitino. More I can't about me upon Momo. Someone we about me, I bet sound book pointed to Ebeshi. Namia Dune Syria 2030 Obasako primaries, Obasam Bokebium. Munne Papano, no Mino. Dr. Mabudomia, one Casaso Gino, Nene Profonicas, oh no more. Huh? I people you know, Kofoya way, Kofon Kennedy influence. Kate Kofon Kennedy influence. As the president, I could for the crowd, the Minka, I could for the crowd, the Minka. I feel so as they can Kennedy problem in I could for the talk on your point. I could for the Kennedy influence. As that was the president. Kennedy no more MP for no pro, moon pro, abontino, you to know a don penasem. Cause you to now break politicians. You to know is a Ghana politicians, no, more the man for Diago, and no man with a Kennedy Guan and then with different now. Or to make a crime, and to Ghana for any side GDS from Kennedy. And to why that Kennedy Albert break, Muslim and Salamuya, papa. Now, look at about me. Or could bear 3 times no one here, or Benesika could be more. Nabam crab a boo edifice and a bum crab a boo. Namuswing answer. I brought you, Johnny. Who call you in Security Council? They can't say who is a more bring among your bema, would do much you remember. I brought your bema. Also, be a threat to Agyapong, Ghana manager police station. Cause when you know now, threaten on your bema channel. So I know now the account. Do an way action, Yashi. None me, I'm a Ugani. Now, me the real suit, men can I say. Yes, there Frank will be born here with a one, born here. It's a sassy account was a cemetery Canadian complex with Japan. Born here, last 1 year, careful. Agyapong, your classmate. O boss Gabi Ochidakon, Kradani classmate in Agyapong. O boss Gabi Ochidakon, and you're a classmate in a Canadian complex with Japan. You're careful, no one on the Kasai. So when MPP from penny for no more boachidom, no more yo, you're very, very careful. MPP who are bemo, say Agyapong your contract also boss when you sika or ye Japanie. Oh, Montreal contractor, Nana MPP about the market Agyapong wine with this count. I know it's in a court. Mama one contract pay, moon swing answer. Now many NPP about Agyapong contract. Young Profu say momo contract to Kruma. You were sika phobia and can baby aba or momo contract from Munesika. Politicians who are. Cause some of politicians say nyansa for. O Munesika no this kind of blow mine. I'm going to Agyapong Eka June July as a day. June July next time factories the companies are papawe Obia no Kruma. This year August ya will be back one. Misika na wanya or the ayen numa ye Japade Jamo my Ghana or the baby numa of Ghana for Brantani Ghana for Mabawa. O boss, MPP no a prime minister. Gabriel Chidako, no a prime minister on another memo. And you might do saying what you be a Ghana for the hey, you're careful. Cause O boss Gabriel Chidakumpo, on to me like a Pong Kasaka Science. You're very, very careful. Cause Kennedy your classmate. As soon as you campaign, my Dr. Mamubomia. Some of you want Germany Kennedy and Nimba for some of us, we will come after you. Cause Obia nya Beman Jobia Okruma. Obia fun Frobia. You careful, say Bonnie here was one way no. In Ponko Rita now free. In Ponko, Equi Rita. Now free. I bring him come with Omu Jane. Now free. You're very, very careful. Last warning. No one can quasi assembly. Nene, me ban it so go man next time no you ban sorry na de kwase am ka say mo bi ni mo ho nsemo na mo de Kennedy ni my form. You're very, very careful. Kennedy your classmate and you wa friend no na Kennedy ne pe na amana basa MPP ne pe na amana basa ene no bia kwa bia tinka so be Canada say Kennedy and then quick say oh Kennedy ba Canada so you be say an waka no kwa hey Nanado Quentin Casa, Nanado, former President Quentin Casa, or on the kind of credit taken upon. Nanado Puntini, Namo, in Tefre, mo. A buffle. na say papa na nkasa ye mu bi ne bomb person onwa ontu no hofo e frame Zoom mafia reposting like commenting na share ha in the atom oba no high facts over emotions ha a moment of truth from Zoom mafia for some plus science full account. Make sure you open the credit to kind of credit for some subscribe button and follow channel na ha you need that oba no channel frame Zoom mafia ha a facts over emotions ha a moment of truth for some plus science full account na ha na no credit you need that oba no channel and I know the say na a hit na my day be hit abroso enye star no yes politics no yem fata me bi ye de no kore pere yo ene sebinya sakasa ene nipa e de kasa na me hu story bi ama masra ma bi ye me e ma review so so plus sign no full account no repost it like the share na hu story bi ama masra ma bi ya ye me some mo ye mema yes abro yes or competition UN Security Council over alleged threats to his life by Kennedy or Agyapong. Who your name is Sre? Yes. Na I am Sre keke. Some your mema. Papa ni yene campaign and why dean or show na wa bronye. We see ye nyao. O ka tere Ghana for say ye nyao. Ne shia papa ne ebie ne num ne tutu ne sen o de go da hye na. Ne sena wa hye no wo do nsa be wura ne num wo tutu ni na sena wo so ye be ma abronye
It's na be say honorable Ken you be you let them take the petition. Me say the day that will be happy is the day that somebody will write the petition to MPP and say you honorable Kennedy na disciplinary committee international no more for decision na bonting. That will be my happiest day on earth. Let them try it. Let them try it. And we will see people that politics feed them in this country and people who feed themselves. We will see people who have become successful through politics and people who have become successful through their hard work. What it was saying, who Namudi, about the Trump 8 years, some four and that finance minister, our Kobe Maso, or Dimani Chrome. We are the Monte. We are Monte.
Say Wakam and Fonso.
MPP 4 Yayamu MPP. Tell us the Abobedi 8 years. The Amudi Pie and the Amudi Kofi. Near there's a Ghana the benefit here, and I'm benefiting from Ghana. Let us know.
Party na ya niama bebrama.
Mr. Uncle, party ni ya yere. Eduardo Kufuor sika. Na Kufuor ne papa sika. Ana Kufuor be free SHS. It is our own oil money.
Maso wa bank obi am.
Enya sika. And who we now cast ourselves now? No, besides the deal or the coffee, a deal and the ministers the coffee. There always a quarter to what the baby Ghana and Nimuno. The party one can you pass it. If you let people think, say, oh, no better can you pass our party and they will succeed. We are here in Ghana. We and we will see how MPP about survive in this country. They should try it. They should. Okay, I said, Jimiana. Yen you know poma ya juma edu ba bia na nkofo pe so mo yi nipa bi film ka cha mo say asemo no enne mo sa sumachi tama na mo ne na businessmen so ejijiji o musem sika enne nkofo o mo be DCOs enne ministers nyina they were sitting at the doors step of people asking for money, begging people for money. What about the via by musika be ye enne mo ti kwa you see
eya wontimi nkase
o ma be via Aden, yenim akwaya no minister, no did you honorable Kennedy of ya. Some papa na who so hyesu mpoda. Honorable Kennedy be fie ha, office central region. Obafia no hyesu, su mpo no hye bi da. Obedi minister kire say ono no obra ben pa no babo.
Eno ka Ghana sikafo ho.
Obra ben pa, he should show us. Take politics aside and call him and ask him what do you bring to the table. That be say or you empty. The minister or converting. He had to go and pay for people and take questions from people. Vetting keka oko. Take him right now and sit him down. Now in the interview, never substance they want to him. He's empty and then also the control central region. Is this the MPP you want to leave for future generations? No. If this is the MPP want to live for future generation, we have to dissolve the party and reorganize the party. How? The current MPP. What do you want? Let them sit down. Honorable Ken Kasawieno, here comment on Afari Hospital.
Yeah.
Of which all the things Honorable Ken said that day, the facts.
Yeah.
Matisa Nkofodi argument said politically he was wrong, nationally he was right. I'm saying you are mad people. Obi Abaka said politically he was wrong, nationally he was right. You are insane. You are insane. You are mad. You don't even know what right and wrong is. When the catcher saw your politics, said me not again I made the amount where you're fruity. And when the catcher say for amnesty and your politics. When the catcher was a politics, we could be when the catcher politics, who are the yanka. And then tell them I am sending this message to all the Christian fraternity. Say they shouldn't even give their puppet again to the politicians because they don't deserve it. How? Yes, because they hide behind politics and deceive the people. Why would you say on one breath, politically he was wrong, nationally he was right? What are we politics near the end? Isn't it for national development?
That's it.
And to say when nationally he was right there, then why do you then come to me and tell me politically he was wrong? Because one cast Adiana Momo no ma plan is a de ko abonti akoka nintin or you're wrong. Asami started from Afari Hospital. Afari Hospital, John Mahama Shasiye. You see the project, president before the conception, but the real physical construction started 2014 under John Dramani Mahama 1. What you say?
Yeah.
And I'm going to aso. And I'm going to do baby. And I'm going to be angry. And I'm okay. As we speak, John Mahama 1, Nana Kufuado. Nobody was able to complete Afari Hospital. 2 of us.
True.
So why should somebody say somewhere and say, Honorable Ken, that's 8 years, went to me and ya, was he kum, yet to go up. Went to me and so. And you see, if there's anybody in this world, and the need that just say a baby for the hospital, a commission, I wouldn't be there. I bet John Mahama. You probably only have a need that just say a hospital way, you be a bet John Mahama, because you know why? He started it. And by means whether or they say lack or whatever, I say I'm a turn now to say it's really almost as you, but MPP didn't take that advantage to complete that hospital and commission it. What I say?
Yeah.
And I found that told Mahama now so boom. Say you be hospital where no, you try na kufu adu him bo so we on be am.
On be why na you.
And I make I no. Enti say ababu ha na ni beji se be bia abe John Mahama. But you know what? See ano MPP for prikiti. Omo prikiti. To just look for small loophole to score political points. If you're a young coffee for the hospital, I say NBC for crown or the new hospital in Mechi. Now young say young cocan command yet. And no one how prepare you. And what preparing you and say just try and paint government and they say after the hospital issue or yet. Because yes, why will a normal person go to Afari? Na cementa every bare 4 years ago, no could be so no obo. John Mahama so go say. What about cement go than concrete? Because you had every opportunity. The time we come that conception, some be see agenda one should tell us a hospital go here in Korea. Sasika na bode twitwa mu de kate sword any TCCC I didn't hear agenda 111 most scattered all over Ghana no. You could have completed Afari. But it wasn't a priority.
Yeah.
It wasn't a priority because nobody can tell me say Nana Akufo-Addo of building New York Hospital or Ghana within 8 years and going to build there and go to me. But that hospital was not a priority. You see, sometimes I don't mean the reason why they even say Ashanti region MPP is stronghold.
No, but you and I know say that is the stronghold of
yes,
MPP.
and the party has proven to the people of Ashanti say they don't care about them.
Right, the party has done a Nema Baby so
I mean,
my young can and say in the region. MPP acquire Rose Awetimia in the Ashanti region. No party.
Mr. Let me tell you, Ashanti region, Sen Kanana Kufuado crash or Yana Panaco pra street to Kumasi and Konyeri. Because they make the party. Ashanti region, I'm going to make MPP.
And then we see airport from scratch.
You see, Mr. Airport, yes, see Ashanti region. Over there, 85% of the people, on many who airport in that. The ordinary Ghanaian or the airport is here. What I say? The ordinary Ghanaian or international airport to Kumasi. What is the impact on the person? How many people fly from Kumasi to US every day? How many people?
And all crown room so more check it.
I mean, this
I know question with me the Furako.
I mean, this house. How many people? Since some quiet plan the second airport seaway. And go for a walk happy. Menam for Mexico American back
and a befakoe.
What I say? But because they see airport, the Mexican question that time now for you, that's why anything. Now, what to say, the more dream and the sadness will be arguing. The fact say young people for an interest, Miss Soria, as some coffee for an Amifre Kodia, and then the answer in America, and I said, Menko friend and a B, and then B, and then the Amenkoka. That is not to how you teach the party. People should be decent, people should be honest, people should say something no question for. We are some of your baby crowd who say yes support it or the same MPP. What I say? Enti say obiti baby na again say on my book Agyapong can for yasem and for that matter one can be ama MPP for every for on position of here. Let us know. All of a sudden you want to behave like mo pegana for some minache obia. Hypocrite in kwa. All of a sudden, you want to tell Ghanaians say, "What gain Ghana for what you will be?" 8 years now, baby, you are buying now for the hospitals. You are. Sika, what the man for the day, you could have used that money to finish up for your hospital.
It's a nuntina endra obekasa yanko for.
Yes, it is because one, I would do an attempt from Tuesday. And he said, "I said, and on the man and now of a black sapon, and you have that confidence better than Haka said, on my book, Japan, some more can or black." And more two can fit my open none agenda and say, or bad bet, shoot your no book in Japan down. Maybe not hypocrite. Who bet me I'm down for with me and papa. But if you are wrong, you are wrong. What I say, who means some of our blast upon and more of our precope.
That's it.
But I'm not a catch or say, some more can. Because for you to say, for the first time, on a book in Japan, can't say more, and you no cray. And you no cray how?
What did draw?
How?
Trump draw, I said, Donald Trump.
I say, on a book in Japan, I say, on committee, no, cop, ferry, na, ya man cop, but obwa, because meeting will be a mukoye. Meanwhile, meeting will be committee or don't what's the health committee?
Health.
On a book in Japan had nothing to do with the health committee. Then you were sitting on the show, confidently saying, obwa. Meanwhile, who crowd facts are the buy yet. You see, if you never kasa, let nobody try and use age to deceive, to intimidate anybody.
That's it. And they're saying, yeah, no credit.
We will not sit here and allow people to use age to intimidate you. Or for phones, and I mean, commit my offer, commit my papa. You go fear you knew of papa them. But when we are talking about national issue, fact is fact. Fact is fact. What do you say? Say kokram wan fere so obesi uhene so a men fere so also beti asa wade atari because nye ha no obu hune gum ana kotoma me hwe oto nso mpanifo se nya agro
papa enye o sori anu omo ka omo se na aban no so o man contract but ni ode she aban ni mu de won ka ho asem ti se wo ya akoda wo ya abofra ka hu se honorable Ken sabe on kasa keke kasa oka no se sa eniama wo mo eyeye no orchestrations a omo eyeye against honorable Ken no young politicians are okasa mu kasetia no keka nsema wodo no munyini ba preko asem oka kire ne ba no ose maami wanu idi access o ose wo benyina beto mo so munyini ba na emre bi ba ye de bemia mo ne du sabra na mo kasa ye besa mo ama mo hunu sade ane amate opani enra nkoma honorable Ken bedi ye no
yeah
nokra ni se ba bia amanfo piepia nsam de ko ne sade omoye no
enra emse wo share video bi ma
yeah
amehwe ne na emisre na let me tell you Mr. Nkum is in perform person beti nokre but nokre ba kope in the past na Ghana ye nyina yaka ama ya hu se ye hwe MPP ni NDC a ase NDC for there nyansa ene adwen ni nimdia ye di bu man ana se sebi school mu nyansa kran obu nibi na MPP party no ana ye party a ye nimdifo party a wo pe omo madwuma bo bewa ewom enti sa ade no attracte nimdifo doctors lawyers think about any intellectual obia person associating with MPP because yes NDC for the omunim nyansa omanko school ebase mu maya omunim atete kwafo. But let me tell you, Mudia, you should take care yourself and laugh. And now in Ghana, I am telling you, it's a party. I did J at the Kwafo, so no mama dren so a go former or to me a more position of party, the MPP party.
That's it.
Romu be dimatem, but Omon Shasi. Look at MPP and NDC and tell me the party that looks attractive today. And look at the crop of Nkofua NDC, Erezi. Na catch me say, Omi atete Kwafo manko school da. MPP party no essay will get Bine Kufuor Mufie.
Oh how?
Essay honestly. You see, let them continue to insult people. Let them continue to insult people. Never be a president Kufuor we be a mechiano, me manaha. Nyankopon shirano because openino tama no ti amremu no ti akonya so na dia no ohu no. Na ye gira be posunu ni ehu. Adia na president Kufuor no hum 2007 2008 no na be before fufu ni ate so no mo hu because no man mo ostriches omdo muti asho mataban mu ejoma muti se mataban mu no omo ma de so matete enso no mutugo MPP party no started say from 2008 ye lose power eba opposition. And about power 2016 no MPP for over base 80% ever than bootlickers. Na nkwada. It's not Kufuor do ya bia kura yenka. And no yes ye be creating ye ma bia ma ye ho. Enti obi a on follow with the agenda no yam pushing out. Enti from 2016 ebe si se na Kufuor do kofie. Party no mo nyina be dane ma. Uka samna se no nya dwea it's a see we have to come after you na MPP party about bedani hooligans the party na yen be hu ye na ye ni be je hu no enya no ne ehu and MPP party mo nipa ntumi nkasa 1995 se na bibi disi aka Kufuor do ankwan ko ekumi preku e dey say hu na ekoso e wo Ghana ha no some people cannot speak their mind on come say na Kufuor do say ono tama na oye national organizer ma MPP tama no oje MPP adwuma no na ontumi nka na dwen ana na ka che o MPP no ye intimidation na te party no When I catch us MPP no, that is not the time.
Based on sa enkoma udi there's a poem I know so na sese and then etimi ede eto say now you are panicking. Now you are panicking. Now you are panicking. Your hands trembling at the sound of footsteps you once dismissed. But when you were sowing those seeds, you never paused to ask the future what harvest it will demand. You planted carelessly, thinking tomorrow was a distant country, a place your actions would never reach. Yet time is a patient witness. It keeps a ledger no hand can erase, and every dead returns to its altar. Weeping will not save you now. Tears cannot bargain with consequence. Nor can regrets persuade the seasons to reverse their faithful course. The earth remembers every seed, whether planted in wisdom or in pride. The moment is here. Stand before it with honesty, for the hour of reckoning has arrived. No storm lasts forever, but no truth remains buried forever either. What was once whispered beneath the soil has risen into the light. And so, do not plead with destiny. Listen to its lesson. For the future you ignored yesterday has finally come to greet you today. Not with anger, but with certainty, the quiet certainty that every seed in its appointed season must become its own harvest. Poem of the day by Kweku Amodate Esquire. Ninyina ne chese aduaba bia ye dua no enne o chance yo say se wahu se wo ho popo se wahu se wo ho ewo so afei wo ho ewo so aduaba na wudua no enra ya na wudua wanwene ho se aduaba ya medua se me di nyansa na edua se me di nimdie na edua se me di adwenboni na edua eye dan a ebefifi na aso. One say and the Biabano aso ewo wa na ho. We dua nkonkonsa bro. And the bro no afifi wo wan kasa wo na ho. Na ewiase nia eni nne no ewo ochina. Enne ena wo pa chew. Afei ena wo pa chew. Chew pa na wo pa ni nyina no. Mamenka na te ase se. Eye dan ya bibia ye gu bia no. Ebe fifi na so aba na se ya aba po se ya aba boni o befi enso wo yen aye na ho eno ene nkomo a eda ho for ende enra oru akobna sapon betena ha papa no na mepe na asem ama anytime I see the man on TV bibia me ye bia me jai prekope na metie no because un se oye deep but enra de over seriously ugufu ye no credit e wo ho a as I say a catchel. Na minim se enya nea na wo pe no no. But ye nipa bi. Ye nipa bi ene lead you. Enunti ene nra. Honorable can on Agyapong be yi ne ho ano. E kasa wieye na afei wo hwe media houses a ananu ya MPP ba power. Ene ye nya sika edi biebie ye. Ye de amanfo gusu enu po de kame de eye me de because e bie nyuma e de amagana fo nanso nipa na nkai se papa bi enu ode ni sika share MPP party nim aya amuhia na nado danko akufo ado amumusa no what Ura Ken on Japan did for the party. And so 2016 no be drama ya babem. Party na babem and son and nipe bi benya sika awo mo eba benya nya o manya ne
enra honorable Ken kasa wiye no na mikofie no I felt so relieved, I felt so relaxed, and I felt say enra na meje osem kafo asama o kan se bibia wo ne mre no saade no beto makoma so say emre no time bia ne de esese yeye na honorable Ken who follow saade we nyina started on 16th June the birthday a okodonate niama ema amanfo by nam say ye wo nipa no wiase a ade a ye fa nyo omo fenti no se oyi ade na obebo abaso de ene obepe bibi a odebe say wum sir Honorable Ken on 16th June 2026 ebenada ye twam wo le semi nyina mu anopa tututu ne ekopie mu ni fie
yeah
Honorable Ken ahihye se okọ che enwema sonko ama Ghana police in 37 military hospital or they say UGMC for nyina ediwo and also we think about say more hospitals are reaching out to him
yeah
enti akwache nyema wie besi and musenkum nipa omo eso omo de ade papa onu what is obi kasa den ho asem
dabi
enye ye ne ye betra ha ne ye kan
enti abusuan na ne no no mesre wo se wo be like na wa share video yi wo wia the comments at comment section na say
bia Ghana for me mama me papa na me nuamo me fa sa akonya we so me sra wan chia be sa tia hima nana abadu abrafi the first be sa tia hima nana ya chia o nana nkwa so o America ya dase na ntia so san koma to ase ma nana adwoa amunu nana to ase ma nana nyame hira ene da ya bai aye atwamampono a ye kuro first gate won be sa tia yaba ene be sa tia kuro mu na kasa me kasa ne me kasa ma microphone be say tia boys and girls atiefo wo dem hwari o afi be so a 4 years ne be so end na no bi aba to aba ma me no ma mo 1 million ni atam free jam mo ni atam anwa eto oba no wo fase no oba no onwene no so daache ho ti anwa na de ma na anwa no betima di anwa na 3 years ana pass e be si dey so na e bi adwuma wo fase no onwene wo kosu no wie school a obenya adwuma ne bi aye me papa to dem show Kennedy we dey mesra we drama percentage for youth kroka kaka percentage we company bi ani percentage ani diem ani abanye sentini ba me mpe 1 million me mpe 50 series ba me pesika we be ma me bosome a me betimi bi ahwe me ba me wo no me yira me betena me mama me ne te na wo ba ne na me busa ska na yima me se ne wonwere me hono no se me ba won channel se me miska me to abama wa se me kura se bi so to se me nyansa me nwene hwe etiefo yesere mo what am I am politics by politics we agia som na yesom ne de aye Kennedy dia ne de etiefo me sremo wa ba join the base bia first kasem me di wani so hwe na base kasem akwa ni tin NPP for no I want this guy to pa ya ne ba ye ne kura ne ba me sremo me film setia me masa si kanti na mo de be ma be keka de me mpe na bi me ka de be boa me nwane ho se be ya daache ye nyina be boa ye oba me setia boys na wie school ye tete o galamse ni mate ene ekono kromia adwuma bia ni besetia do se adwuma wa house no firi o me kan kire I am besetia ti esremo obi o me kan wo the Chris group yi o be kan wa ye de ba ku mienu mien sasa na ekoya ni ase ye kase ye yi ni ye de be na je fie dia fa so bia maso ti esremo ni diem esremo a Kennedy wa pre na nchia ya me chia besetia yi me chance de be ya nana mo so me kan ho no na wa boa kroma fo na the base no na mesra men ka se be politics ba at least na wa boa se de be ya ka na Agyapong betima na hu se so ati ase se de be ya onyi ya ma ti mesra wani diem Kennedy ya mesra wate the base babies no so wa ya group and I Mr. Kennedy last word mesra mi bungo toje ko fresh atawale no me ka ho So nya Shatawale say Kim. Ye here bia as a movement. Mr. Kennedy, mi bungo to Agyapong wa chow. Ko nya Shatawale. Unya Shatamaya ye wie. Ye here ben mu bia Shatankwa ne here no. Madam say, "Pia, the
base. Power. Did the best in what dance here? Yeah, Baba did the best in what dance here. The best any dear bay. The best in the MPP for now. That is great for say. Omompe Kennedy Agyapong and to yen the best for yen I say. Honorable Kennedy Agyapong and the pana a one muno. Your person what the Ghana for and Sana were free. And to the best for ye did the best for a dance here. Actually, Ghana for and you know. Amen. Thank you.
The base. Power. We Agyapong the base. Yes. Executive and a regional executive for Umbeboye. A man, the base Yaguma, Ewo and Passetia, a year Agyapong. And to know near Yaka, actually, a tea for Mutin and say, Titu Agyapong for Agyapong, now was share near. Midin and Napon, Papa Agyapong coordinator. Say, Unya registration, the base about sitting now Agyapong, to be a Wubiano, my young who are Chilaquine, a baby of Bobuano, a baby with them never be registered. Now, so about the member of the base said, yeah, a complex when this was doing, you only Mujidia, young lady, you know, also so to support a Baba support, I'm a yet to me, and the Masepa.
The base. Ghana first. The base.
Job for the youth.
The base.
Power.
Yo, me and me secretary for Agyapong, the base movement. Na me no me nipa bia me to abade nanso na me ninje political party hu say ebe ku ye ho dia ma political party. Nanso me trans ya adwu hu say honorable Kennedy o ye nipa bia ne hojo e na osanso visionary leader. Enti me trans am say da bi say you see the base abade a ene na we say na mehu nipa o papa ni mu no we say me sacrifice ne me ye bia na me kodi papa na chi. Enti ebre ya me no ka say no yawo empasetia ye registration chenche pa enti dia meka ache obi bia otie me ne se wo fie ana ba bia wo bia na se wo fi se wo be join the base movement na ye nyina ye bom apagya ama honorable nani so ade hunu no atumi abamu a se de me coordinator edi kan be kan ye no akwanya na e ho de mo obi bia enti ye twen se obia ade no be shema bibia aye kama the base
Ghana first.
The base.
Job for the youth.
The base.
Power.
I'm so your friend Miss Cynthia Opoku, aka Mama C. Me na me acting woman organizer when you hini. Senior Mohuno. And ya kan ho abom say ye registration and ya started from Mpasetia ha. Enti baby a obi bia hye bia ye sesa monk come ho me nanka politics kra no mani nye ho nanso me hu say ye papa ye de nyina ye wura akompra ko your friend say the way we see Ghana to na koma so na koma pono so ene vision award ma Ghana so obebie bie nwuma ma ye manya adwuma ye na me study say no say papa me di na chi and I'm ene me gina hai enti me stress obi anfa na koma ensom nefa kroye ne enfa bibia en type papa na chi no so emefa Ghana eni so na Ghana anfa ne ntoma pa emfra midamase
The base.
The base.
Ghana first.
The base.
Job for the youth.
The base.
Power.
Pepa mo choya femi Jennifer Prekutewia. Mijina ma the base. Ya hu say Ghana ya breti tuli ya ma. Ya bre emane nkura ya bre papa. Enu ti na hu say penny for NDC ni MPP omu nyina mo mwa ye. Enti na the base enyina ya adwen say ye kofa ye wura Kennedy akompre kwa Agyapong. Ama na ba be di Ghana so na emma yesusu ye kwa yanim ama adwuma pa wase ma ye na ye hu say ma ye wo be ma mo obetimi aye no ye ma ye so obetimi aye ama na brosa enti enna ye gira Agyapong noa
Passetia, the best screens. They say, yeah, lunch and it will be maybe a baby or watch Mampona district or Wakenya, as well by Banya Yakonko Ding, Aquafa Kennedy, compare Agyapong, Abba, Noba Quajima, and cry and pennyphone cocra, and Nimbre, Wayena, and see, or baby will be a Quenya or Honum, as a Baba Ababa Kayahu, Yadamasi. Ghana first. Thank you.
The base. The base.
Down for the youth.
The base.
Power.
Me say from me kwame da ko. Hey ya na me free passetia ha. Canada me fans. Ni suban eni na brabo eni say de wote no e me fe. Ye ko kampa Canada nya hini. O kan sem de ade kube betimi aye. Anka betimi aye. Otimi kasa sa ma me hu say ade bia ye nananom de ma ye Ghana ha bia so won faso. Enti Canada dia mintin hu jai kra. Mintin hu jai. Nimpasua so no ma wa ye ni Ghana ha no. Yentimi nka. Enti mesramo. Wa pese obedwo ko we bia no bra. Na bedwo ko ni bi se Canada die wo ye star. Ah, won't me nyane hwe mane nyei. Me am no ka say Canada yiri botom ska hye me nsem. Nye hina bontene so. Obi anim enti Canada me fans. Na bia ko we ko bi obi a John ne ko ne nyakase. The base
Ghana first.
Thank you. Senior man.
The base
Ghana first.
The base
Ghana first.
The base
Down for the youth.
The base
Power.
Very idea for me, Damase. Me chache will be a Ghana for me, mamma, and me papa, and me, Miamo. Me fast out Konya, we saw Mr. Wen Champ, Bessetia, Nana, Abadu, Abrefi the first, Bessetia, Manana, Yachiao, and Anquaso, or America, Yadasi. 9 chances and come out to answer, man, Nana, Adwa, Amunu, and not to answer, man, Nana. Yamishrao. And a day I buy, I at Mamponwa, I crew first gate one Bessetia. Yaba and Besetia Creamo. Ana Kasa make a Sunday, make a summer microphone Besetia boys and girls. At therefore, the more had you. I favor swan 4 years never so ending. No biaba to Abama. No, my mamma 1 million. Near town free jamon when you town. It will ban off as an open on the onion on so that you won't. Tiawana de man, I want to make Diana 3 years. As you see, there is so near Juma. What fast union or Cosmo used to are. When you're going to be a Papa told them on show, Kennedy. Ready, Miss Sram with 1% for youth. Crocaca 5% or company be any percentia. And it DM. I have been sent in about Impel 1 million improved cities. But my pesca or the Mammy, Busumia. Me bet me be a shame about my one on me. I'm better than my mammy amenity. Now, Banana me Buzaz and I mammy, as anyone you know. Some bound channels in Miss Amgo to Abama. Some classes said you sorry to say me answer. Menuche, at your for, yes, Ramo. What am I politics, money politics? My politics where I just some years some dear. I cannot Diana dear. At here for Miss Ramo. What about Johnny the best be a first custom do any? So I should help us customer quantity never before. I want this guy to I buy it in a credit bar. Miss Ramo from Messetia. Remember, says the canteen on my back can't pay. Nabi, make a woman, you know. Said a dache, you never boy. Obama said, I was never your school at 2. Galam send you mates any economia. I do be any Bessetia. No, said you our house will feel my country. I am Bessetia. Yes, Ramo. Obia Macan, the Chris groupie. Obakan, yet the Bakum, you know me as a sunny aquarium. As I can see, and yet the business is Fedia. Fasobia Maso. Yes, Ramonidium. Yes, Ramo. Can do a prayer? 9 years, me champ, Bessetia, you may a chance said by Yana. Most of Macan. No, I broke my phone at the base, no. And I'm Mr. Mancasa politics. But at least, Nana, and our boy said by Yak and Agyapong. But I'm going to say, who clone for day, a canoe, ya buono. So as I said by Yak 1 year, man. To Mr. Wanidium Kennedy, I'm Mr. Wati. The best babies in Soa, your group, and I'm Mr. Kennedy. Last word, Mr. Nibungo to J. Confresh at Tawale, Confresh at Tawale, no Macao. So in Yashatawale said, Kim, you PIB as a movement, Mr. Kennedy, me bungo to Yapo, a chow, when Yashatawale. When Yashatamaya, you yappen Mubia, Shatankwan Yano, Madame say, yeah,
The base.
Ghana first.
The base. The base.
Power.
The base. Akron
Akronfo ni NDC fo ni NPP fo nyina suro ene awie mechia eye atwomamponua fo nyina yedam wase nyankopon hram the best queens Ashanti region the photo ya ho so say all the 47 constituencies in Ashanti region yebekoso yedika kokoko biswa ene dai yebepie mu atwomamponua ai krono the second tower so ewo atwomamponua ye empasetia na ene empasetia fo ayade ama me ho adwiri me yakọ baabi na yetisi krona montin so ayeba no amanfo na efre say yembra me register the base ya register my forms no kwa asam ya bi ya photocopies ya manasa short kro empasetia fo omoto omusafre empasetia fo ase omu here the base awo empasetia ete ya nyina hini coordinator na pogina hayi ya brother ya beto no ha sei your friend 80 Michael ade a wa ye no empasetia youth fo nyina Mr. Mo hwehwe na kira kwan for the base efri enade ko obabuabu youth ni nyina no because the one ye na enwanwa na waso Mike mo kasa na kokoro bi mu na so obi ye de sa na ye free service sa nipa no adwene ni tirim na so ye nwa be me asema ogina ha kan no ya hunu se ye hwe nipa ho mu na bofia mesra mo youth wa asa nyina mutu America na mo mura the base nim the base queens and ya be di dwumadi sonko aso osoro nyankopon ani amna tonsupa e de agu ye sunsuo ni sosogu ye so se ya e kyenhyira a nyankopon abehya dwumadi e behye ya bo eye the base queens and the base na kasa esu awo eye mpasatia enedai efri na chiri ekonom ye bese ababiem the best babies so ha say efri mofra o free eye 8 years edikoka eye 17 years for nyina ye hia wo mum the best babies mama onu so na gina me sabonkum so mesra mo ye hia youth ni nyina etinyame hram ye damase dwumadie samudi mani monyam beta akire na ye fefefe awrade hram we love you all the best the best Akronfo Bosro Pia
base the base yo eda mpanimfo nyina ase se nyame aya adom na nyankopon ayimo sa akubudam anyansafo miensa wei na botimi aka mo ho bom ade amayen afọ youth no eda mase mayade se madwen o man no ho ebi se emabu ne ye bre emaba we bre penifo kakra ya fan say omo yadu youth no anaso mu youth no ye na ye bre yesram say mumwaye yesu di akire ye di akoma ba bia awiem nsomo ye di akire mbia mi gina hay efra mulam jaw ba fo wia MPP party ba ye me kan bi ene di party ni batch man ponwa na mafami wonwa politics munti amani akire is a nested base wa boss man ponwa dia ade na memi die nim na ye de atman ponwa MPP bae no mini the base achi mi die akire ma ho ode mi nyansa me bibia mi die akire ekwan bia be fa so a ye be wuram ama the base aduma tumpon wo atman ponwa no ye be fa so
na MPP o de MPP aba o si se bia MPP ayo bi bintina ma wo jai anase o si se party no e bi eduro mo ndwen timamfo no ene wan kasa mo ma wi esu
party no no kre nyame anim ni no kredie party no kredie eni ho wa o ka no kre no na ye US nchen
no ka no kre no
eni so ka no kre dia ade ne yemfa ye monto baby edi so do kontompo dia kontompo dia sa ne be poasem sika kra me na ohia ye de be ma wo be so ka no kra dia ye ko baby ayem frau every say se bi kra ye ko bopo kra na se anya no kra obetum to sa ne tie ena party man ye chire no ze the best abadia no kredie wom baby be ko bia no kredie ene de ye adwuma no eti ade na bi nye chire etimi die chire Etino. Etino me catch you say. Sa youth na omo ba no. Yezo kwan a ye be fa so e be kire omo say party ye de ba ye no ye ni kire nukredi anim dia ade na de ono so no oba no. E wo say ye je kire be bia no kire no eda. If it's a penifo mu dia anim a de the base aba no e nukredi nkwa na omo de te ho anase de ye adwuma no e de nukre e na be boa. If it's a Kennedy dia ko so my Ghana nyira obi anim say o ka no kre nti ye je penasem ala ka no kre ye penasem said I can't cry, and penasem. It was idea. That's a memona ye buono. A contumpo, a memona ye buo. It is a lipano can't cry nabadia, I didn't man cry one. It was a mabunsono, yet says so crano, yet don't deity. Now you said so muquam bafaswa, Tembiano crano, ever dead before that will be a. When you be a brother for now, the last was Media Magana, any Canada from Agyapong, any the beast in vain for. Yo, the American say, Betsia and Penifua, Yamea Shra Uma, where you Madiama, or my Ghana. Ya, Yamea Duma, or Mubedi or Maso, at Yamai, Yamisha, it's Shomina, you to Sua Ebano, Betsia Ubia say, the best, Marty and Canada, Mumra, Namuna, Makayahu, near forward door and more dome, Nayera, Kennedy, Agyapong. Now, Omra, no more president. If you say we're president here, I am toy, any papa for uncle. And also, Bansono, or you're not going to say, and answer what you know, you're not going to say. Sebi of a pen bottom, and answer on any and then my year denti. A you flingina year denti, and then a bresse or pass of the boy. The base, a year at Mamponoa.
I will be make us say, and pennyphone you know, a share. That was a Friday train. Then I watch the other one.
Oh, okay.
And Friday train we now watch pepe.
Oh,
and one more ACI. It was Iraqi fee. And one more Edidium Hong Kong. Look, me said you may inquire a dream when the museum grade. And it said you the level of commodity. And they said you who are involved with that. Look at them in BP. A house in Zimbo, acquire cocoa won't come.
Yes.
And a bizoha, and also Budibeka say for public consumption. But a PD and acquire who are bobos but make us say, Lingina, I said you because of the supreme interest of the party, no, at the Quenimu. Yeah, make us say. Afending in a ono make us say you rather table me the son quad or flabera and you do new option.
Sure.
So Bahama be a coso.
Sure.
Sana you are cancel. Or no so ewa come up. Ha, I also per se a dear big boy be our partner. Of course, be honest bay. At least I can reference him for one comment. Or say that dear may be a emphata other Anthony. Said you a best say what chances and I say be a member party in why they about you.
And where Asama or catcher flag bearer will meet in Wemo.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, no, you want no name. You ran an acomia and or no Kenson and there was a very private confidential meeting. One more yeah. But
me patrol see the meeting was at the instance of wine a fair meeting, no.
Oh, no, I'm not sure. I have the clearance to put those information out.
Okay.
But the minimum is and of course, what is most important is that and penny you know, this answer was so no.
Okay.
In a positive direction.
Okay. Was it a meeting at ABR? Never sank a happen earlier, but for busy schedules in tea and to me, I'm a son of fame, me a baswana.
Oh, there be said, who say, already, no, who's also social media and the the impression and the narrative you are taking, they say, and now say they understanding any person could get and they say you be quite dara na mentime ho ase bi there aha nti amakwa say what is so much akra na kwa yasem
yes
na nka say bi o party mpanimfo mienu e de senka bakwa contest e bi say bi o muhia bia ba akwa say monum bia ba akwa senka emfoso bia ni ho
yes
ana obi o china we so we na we be jana senka emfoso bia ni ho
that's true
aha nti but it's how say the narrative has been run on social media na mainstream media no and ama akoye news but no credit say from one woman side no asembia nya de anyhow we say about all there say bio any afani nyina we ka we na we aka we and the am na support kakra be there ebe wo ho but mpanifo say de ho enye de eni akire and obi ye de bia ye nyina say afani afa so enka eno nche say bonti su ni be de ebe fa nko enti boni bia ni but dem de misu say nkomo no koso sa bi kwa ke ni kwa sika e ba bonten
I mean coincidentally no it's story no eba out to meet the was it the launch of the base say a movement was a political party enra and I remember say immediately after the launch no enemy who sa story and so popping up on social media a sheer coincidence now if we say a story that was put out to counter any effect be at the base launch na de beba.
I think for me my focus will be more on the impact of the story. Sebiu nipa bi o de beba bi ana akwan fa so ba bia no. Misu say bi ni motive kra na papa. Aha na nko ba say e bi ye wura ken.
Yes.
Say the nipa ni misusu no wa twen ho. Who say obi so ba twen ho free party ho a especially the level of care no.
Yes.
Yeah, ntwe ho by conduct ke wo de kata be kwa ko general secretary se party wo na anyoyin dey onyoyin
bi
aha o se bibi ha say no mo de say wo ni menua pani kodua mo se mo din komo
yes
ana wo nim ken oro tuwe se bi o ja party a anka ne kanya ne di
yes
anka obeka na pepe so de o se ye de eka no but we say bi o ye kanya so you also have to be sensitive to obi how respond to ade Penino, who say wako a very tense contest. Owie ye no, wasi emprempre mono. Ye conducted regional election, a constituency elections, polling station, one election. Let that process go. But also for now, no, also focus on the business kaka. Election ye kau. Ye sika chuchu die papa. And you go to busa. Who's the one that will cross the show? You go kwa press as you can be the asim. James said, a comb your katana, why you know? And any panu be said, no,
if well, our way, no.
Can't the next hand out with him so okasa. Sinano onkasa. But any person should have what I say, but all in all, no, media mean come on the media. Menoka say Ken or China. Or ye business, 1 2 be. But last Friday, before I may call Asante Atem Saturday, akwa ye bi no. Meni ni shai. Yenkoma ye die nyina mena se pobie ni o do wom say oni ya odi bia ma party. But we say base na wono mo e ka ho asem no. Akwa say enipa bi wo ho a no wono mo ben ken wono mo na esa ye base no. But obi no krepa ne say my major concern is not really about those who are doing the base. And the second now for so me me the boss. Sorry, me and Akwala.
Sure.
But some me MPP. Other than people don't attribute him to MPP.
Yeah.
But the fundamental point is not whether or not Dr. Tibo is ye base. It is say, are there any concerns or grievances in here? Yes, you say a man something for we etusana mon. For me, Obi. Media fidie befa media yi before ofidie dwa toy say ebuo kwaso nya hobrase kwaso me ye mpanimfo onya ne hweha because me nyini metese say na black wa MPP metese re say Sam Dodge wa MPP me say Haruna Idris o mane bo mo onya ni ba bia koi say mpanimfo nyina no mo MPP die ne firi so a ebe TikTok bayira homa ma ama bayira makase na mo so mo MPP fo bio enti se ne eboboba the question is not who is behind it. The question should be more of what are their grievances. Let's quickly intervene and stop them. Not 2020 to be. For me, that is my concern.
But I don't know, but maybe because Honorable Ken is in China, not only Ghana, but Enra videos a free launch of the base Hobai and some of the speakers at Kasai, I mean, they found a way of mentioning Honorable Ken Edin, even though you could see say other people pursue say Omunyai, but they found a way of mentioning his name, say Onani Obi Omo Peso Babedi Ghana name and all of that. I mean, from your interactions with Ken or Tisan seminar, is he not worried?
I think is a very valid question, and of course, even though I do not agree with them, their concerns are also very valid. I mean, I think it's people who are maybe overly desirous of a personality. So, between the society and in Kenya, Ghana and the party, and for that reason, they have chosen that path. But Ken, as a person, or your penny, and yet everything they be a obi to me, I say. The offer. But what I can confirm to you, they say, in as much as there are two priorities of him as of now. One, in the business. I also want to which you know the usual came.
Sure.
And the second has to be say, Onya party, and he still has the interest of the party at heart. But Obi, that should even remind you, say, one of us more can almost say, we are going to convince Ken. What I say?
Absolutely.
It presupposes that first of all they don't even have his hearing, and I say he's not even part of them. I feel no more the alcohol convincing. Obi asem the paper on Nakwara. I cannot say omit my convincing or omit me at the end convincing. Name you are they can not capture me and then come on me quasi any anama would in how was it to the normal there. May would give you 100% to say or MPP. And now I talk about we so yeah. A video down for
yes.
Who's the MPP flag I had a sitting thing? Then the past said you were the MPP, or the MPP flag I had a sitting thing. Those concerns can come. Obi, sometimes people can overly wish you well to the extent that one here they can even wish you well than how you wish yourself.
Yeah.
And that is what is happening. But ultimately, there ought to be demonstration of leadership. Party leadership has to step in. I know that there is also a role by Ken to play. But until then, I feel say whatever concerns are whether it's valid, assuming it's not even valid. You're penning for general secretary, you're flag bearer and penning for everybody. Let's engage and then memo and then maintain Mr. Tibonsu, what are his concerns? A didn't also GDO came when you did you OBM. Young China says I didn't know came on, said GDN a bit when it will you rather about me, yet my quiet. The one is that Nina, ye Casa, a dear home command, Bibi Abejo.
But do you have Honorable under no circumstance would he leave the NPP? One mouse assurance no.
Menena Casa. When I'm the last Friday, the whole of Vivi never in the Wolfie or the Nigeria Nipa Baku community. Bibi ni wa ya a dead is say will be free and people. So that's a bio also any part of sometimes you give people the time to also heal. What I say, Sebi or call election. I mean, 70 and what bought them, Nigerian Juma, just want a panel and party. I want to have do say, Bibi Saba, Toda, Uko Kakra, go to home for Kakra. And that state is very natural. What I say, one more way saying, I'm not catch about my video, social media, catch about what say, Nini Pamos about that no may campaign, mamma. But to be so, I can no maybe see Dr. Baumi and so day. Uncle, and Nina, if we are, Obi, a same win, ye cannot them near the Gatua or Dumu, a catcher who say, aha, a chi, aha, yet never ya. It never come up with him. Okay. Me a Jim Bia me who any sign Bia say you are Ken or so a job pattern, baby, on time beside.
And that would mean, sir, even if the base numbers no should increase exponentially within say the next 6 months, for example. Na omudi jantua beto na abo Ken nim. he will not join the base.
Obi say we can and you can so can wait imagine ko for so didi o bu pa o. Obi say o qualify o. When you need penia o journalist who ECG background o enano no me share me yonko bi me share bi okofodua no me fi asante atemba. O twa roofing sheet we dem no nkoko ho.
Oh yeah. O say kwame.
Yeah. What say ya na me ma mu juju ka me classmate no. Me say na ye dmo that is obi court. What we say ya omuko fa ken na anyi ya. Say ya je uko. So no mo yo majuma.